Hi, everybody, and welcome into ClemsonTigers.com. Don Munson along with the man that's going to be the starting quarterback for the Clemson football team this coming season, Tajh Boyd. This will be the first of two interviews that we'll do with Tajh here over the next couple of days. Let's go back and let's talk a little bit about spring ball. Coming off spring ball, just what were your thoughts coming out of the spring?
I thought spring went pretty well. I mean, it was definitely new transitions from last year's offense to this one. And, I thought the guys really responded well. It was definitely a learning curve, but I thought we handled it pretty good.
All right, so the Chad Morris offense gets instilled with the team this spring. If I had to ask you to describe the Chad Morris offense, how would you do that?
Fast tempo. I guess similar to Auburn's and Oregon as well. I know him and Gus Malzahn were really good friends growing up and everything of that nature. So, I mean, it's pretty much similar to what they do, but with a little bit more spice to it.
And I know that as I was watching you all throughout the spring, Chad was very slow with what he installed in the offense. And I know that there was maybe about half of it was installed during the spring. And you've got a lot of work to do here in August.
Definitely. And I mean, that's the biggest part about summer. You know, when camp starts back up, we really don't want to backtrack with anything. We want to move as forward as possible. So, I mean, that's been the main focus on us as a team in the summer when we're running those plays. So, I mean, it's definitely a lot more we got left in the offense, so I'm looking forward to it.
And one thing about this Chad Morris offense, he calls it a smash mouth spread. That means you're going to run the football a lot out of the sets. You're going to have to run the football a lot.
And like I said, it is a run-first offense. You know, with Andre being full speed and healthy again, I mean, it's definitely a great component added to it. And, you know, when he runs, it opens up everything else as far as the pass game and even the way I run the ball. And, I mean, that's why I've been trying to get myself in as best shape as possible because of that load that I might have to carry. I noticed Cam carried the ball about 18 to 20 times a game. I don't know if my carries would be that significant because of the type of back Andre is, but I'm definitely preparing for it.
Let's talk a little bit about Andre. Do you think maybe it actually helped him and the team a little bit that he wasn't involved in spring, so it gave the DeMont Bices, the DJ Howards, the Hot Rod McDowells an opportunity to see, but it also gave Andre a chance from the sideline to kind of see what this offense was all about?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it was good for him because he learned from like more of a coaching standpoint, trying to help the younger guys out. And you know, the younger guys got a lot of experience. Like if something were to ever happen in a situation where Andre wasn't able to play, those guys would be ready to step in. You know, they had a productive spring, so that was the best part about it. And you know, I think it made Andre a little bit more hungry too to get back on the field because I know he missed spring, you know, dearly. So I mean, this summer he's been working as hard as I've seen him work before, and you know, it's just been pretty good.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about the freshmen here coming up in just a bit, but I want to talk about the returning veteran offensive weapons that you've got. We mentioned Andre, obviously Dwayne Allen, Brandon Ford, Nuke Hopkins. I mean, you've got some talent to work with.
Definitely. I mean, and that's the greatest thing about it. I mean, and the most important part is the offensive line. I mean, everybody's comes back except for Chris Harrison, who Philip Price replaces, and he's been having a great summer as well. So with those guys and the guys that we have from last year, it's going to be fun. Those older guys are bringing to account what those new guys are trying to learn. They're helping them out as much as possible, myself included with the new guys. And we've been getting together with those guys, going over tape with them, you know, breaking down the plays with them. So we're just trying to get those guys involved as much as we can.
How about you personally here during summer, during June and now here in July? What have you personally been working on?
Just understanding it as much as I can, you know, making it more simple. I went back and watched, you know, cut-ups from the spring games, spring practices, and there's a lot of things that I left out there on the field. And, I mean, I feel like this is a crucial season. I really don't want to do the same on the field. So, you know, just understanding it fully to the point where there's no questions about it. And then when guys come to ask me questions, it's like, you know, he knows everything. So that's been the biggest thing. You know, I'm a new leader in this position. And that's why I've been preparing myself this summer, you know, whether it's in the classroom, on the field, or off the field, you know, just trying to present myself as that leader, and, you know, hopefully things work out.
All right, there's a little bit from Tajh Boyd. We'll have more with Tajh here coming up in the next couple of days. Thanks for being with us here on ClemsonTigers.com.